have a question for you guys, which I've been thinking about this morning and last night while I was trying to go to sleep. And basically, the question is, what is it that you are protecting yourself from? Because I know that it's something. For most of us, it's, we say like on a surface level, we're trying to protect ourselves from, anxiety and panic attacks and distress and discomfort and, all of those kind of things that come alongside with anxiety, because anxiety is so uncomfortable. So it's natural that you want to protect yourself against something that doesn't feel good. Besides trying not to feel the anxiety, there's something else that you are trying to protect yourself from. The thing that I came up with for me is I'm trying to protect myself from shame and from, I guess the whole like, what if I shit my pants thing with me and not being able to be in the car with other people is because I fear what they're gonna think of me if I panic, because I feel like it's going to confirm that I'm unlovable and that I'm unworthy and that I'm not good enough, which are obviously things that, underneath, when you peel back the onion layers, those are things that I think about myself. And I don't want that confirmed to me, so I'm kind of protecting myself against that, against finding that out, or against other people finding that out. What is it that you are protecting yourself from? Is it loneliness, if you suffer with more like separation type anxiety? And if so, if loneliness is what you're protecting yourself against, then what is that belief that comes up when you're alone? This might help you with your anxiety and it might not help you with your anxiety, but I think it's important to have an awareness of what it really is that we're afraid of, because it's only when we're aware that we can actually nurture ourselves through that. It's kind of like when my daughter is having one of her crazy tantrums and sometimes she has these tantrums where I don't even know what's happened. She just will go off, storm off to her room and cry, and it'll take me ages to find out what upset her, because she doesn't want to tell me, and I'll have to gently keep asking questions until eventually I'll find out what it is that has upset her. And I always say to her, I can't help you unless you tell me what's wrong. I can't help you if I don't know. And it's the same with ourselves, but we forget that. You can't give yourself the nurturing and the support you need for a belief that you're not even aware is something you believe, So it helped me a lot this morning to ask, what am I protecting myself against? And for me, it was just, I'm protecting myself against feeling unworthy. But on the flip side of that, I know that it's when I avoid, and it's when I keep myself locked inside, and when I don't try and do exposure sessions, and when I don't try and face the things that scare me, that's actually when I feel the most unworthy. So often the things that we are protecting ourselves against are the very beliefs that we are kind of like reinstalling in our brain via our actions. The thing is, we get so caught up in our fears that sometimes we forget what it is that we are actually trying to avoid, what it is that we're trying to protect ourselves from. I want you to have a think about it and comment down below if you want to share what came up for you, what are you trying to protect yourself from, and then maybe what are some ways that you can nurture yourself through that? What are some other ways that you can protect yourself from that? Or can you even protect yourself from that? Like with mine, protecting myself from being embarrassed. Can I protect myself from that? Not really, because I'm a human. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in ways I can't control. No, I can't protect myself against that. And I don't want to, because it's also denying myself the experience of being human. It's denying myself the same the same consideration that I give everyone else, which, you know, I allow everyone else around me to be human, but I don't allow myself the same courtesy. And then underneath that can I protect myself from feeling unworthy? In a way, yes, I can protect myself from that by teaching myself my self-worth, and I do that through following through. I do that through facing my fears. I do that through showing up. Even if I don't manage to overcome my fears, just by showing up and just by acknowledging them. So yeah, food for thought today. What are you protecting yourself from?